Hi, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great week. Elizabeth Weeks-Rowe here, and I felt inspired to share a personal story with you guys on a topic in which I write about in my blogs, done videos about the importance of our clinical research connections and networking in this industry, and especially why clinical research is the biggest small world in which you'll ever work. So, wanted to share a story about a person I met when I was a new study coordinator who had such a profound impact on my early professional development that she inspired me to develop a character based loosely on her and her personality in the book that I wrote and the adventure we had at the investigators meeting, which I'm going to share with you guys. So back in early 2000, actually it was 2000, the time of the dinosaurs, as I like to joke. I was a brand new study coordinator at a clinic in San Diego, had only been there for 2 months. I was green, didn't know anything, learning. And my PI let me know that we were going to an investigators meeting. And I was very excited because it was in Florida, shock. All the early investigators meetings in the 2000s, in the early 2000s, I think were in Orlando. It was near the Disney World Resort. We were going to meet the monitors, the sponsors. I was going to travel with my PI, who I idolized. She was brilliant. She took a chance on me, helped me learn my job, helped me learn. I was learning my job because of her, and I just was so grateful. So I was getting ready, preparing. I printed the protocol, had my to do list, of course, had the tools ready. And a couple days before the meeting, my PI let me know that unfortunately she would not be able to attend due to conflict. That was no fault of hers at all. It had to do with her practice. And I was devastated. I was not intimidated to go by myself, but I was nervous because I didn't know what I was doing. And the questions ruminating in my mind were I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to act in a situation like this. And I was just nervous, but knew I had to go, was going to make the best of it. So the day of the trip, the day we were traveling, I was traveling. I don't remember if I met this person on the plane or in the gate area, but we were sitting near each other and I happened to start talking to this young lady who it turned out was a coordinator. And it turned out she was also going to the same meeting in Florida. And I was like, oh, this is so awesome. And I told her I was going by myself and I was a little bit nervous. She said, oh, I'm going by myself too. And she didn't make a big deal about this, saying, like, I'll take you under my wing. This will be a great learning opportunity. Rather, she was like, and I think her words were, you and I can hang out. This will be a blast. And it was. She was confident, a little bit sparky, but not too much. She stood up for herself, but she knew how to communicate, interact. She asked questions during the protocol review. She interacted with other sites, networked. We met our monitors, and I literally shadowed her the whole weekend. And it was fun. She was laid back, but she was confident. And she guided me without it being a big deal. And I amassed 6 months worth of training in the process and workings of investigators meetings, the importance of networking, how to interact in those situations. I got 6 months of training in 3 days, and it was fun. And I was just super grateful to her. So came back to the grind after the meeting, let my PI know what a blast I had had, and we lost touch, unfortunately. But in 2015, she had such a profound impact on my professional development that when I was writing a book about a coordinator and the adventures they had learning the role, I included a chapter with a character loose basically on this coordinator and our adventure at the investigators meeting. And 3 years after that, 2 or 3 years after that, I boarded a plane after a CRA. I boarded a plane after a monitoring visit, and who did I run into? That same coordinator who is now also a CRA, also leaving a monitoring visit. And it was serendipity all over again. We hugged, we recognized each other. It was a wonderful experience. I let her know how grateful I was for what she had done for me. I let her know about the character in the book. She was so laid back. She thought it was a hoot, didn't make a big deal of it. But it was just great reconnecting, and we still stay in touch from time to time on social media. But I just, again, want to reiterate the importance of the connections we make in this industry, whether they impact us at the moment or in the future. And I just want to express how grateful I am. And it's one of the many reasons I'm grateful to be in this industry and for the friends and connections I've made and how they've helped me grow as a clinical researcher. Thanks, guys, so much. And I hope you have a great week.